Hi, I'm David,
And I'm Jamie.
and we are coming at you with another video. We are pretty freshly off of the Carnival Horizon. We were on a 6-day cruise, just got off about 2.5 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Sad. We want to be back. But we wanted to come at you guys, give you another, kind of review about the Horizon. And this one is specifically about the food.
Food.
The food.
Nom nom.
So stay tuned, and we're going to cover all the aspects of all the food on Carnival Horizon. Carnival Horizon, the food.
The food.
Wow.
Yeah.
Let me just first start off by saying wow. And you guys don't know yet, but Jamie is super organized. And
I made a spreadsheet.
She made a spreadsheet. And in this aspect, it was actually kind of necessary.
Yeah, it really was. This one doesn't go with that.
Okay, so, but the food, wow. There were so many options to choose from.
Yeah.
There
are 19 total possible places to eat if you include the pastries at Java Blue and the ice cream machines.
19 eateries.
Yeah.
All right. And we're going to talk about every single one of them. Now, we didn't eat at every single one. We tried.
So what we talk about the other ones that we didn't eat at will be limited.
Yes. But we're going to talk about every single one that we ate at and every single one we didn't eat at, but we at least can give you an idea of
rundown.
What's free, what's included, what's an upcharge, and how much it is.
Yeah.
So, where do we want to start off with?
Number one, the main dining room.
That's a good place to start. NBR.
Yeah. Okay, so main dining room, and forgive me, I'm going to have to look down.
I'll look up.
You can eat in the main dining room for dinner and C-Day brunch. We did not try breakfast on a port day, but we did try it for C-Day brunch.
We did have C-Day brunch, yeah.
Yes. Your time dining is in the Meridian Restaurant, which is on 5 Mid from 5:30 to 9:30 p.m. You check in at the desk or on a hub app. And the desk is over by the Pixels area, by the guys Pig and Anchor and Pixels.
Yeah, between the Pixels area and the Java Blue Cafe area.
Somewhere over there.
Yeah.
We didn't do it. We only checked in on the hub app. So,
the hub app.
And then scheduled seating, which is like if you had early seating or late seating, that was in the Reflections Restaurant, which is on deck 3 forward. And it's from early seating is 6 p.m. and late seating is 8:15 p.m.
Now, let me preface all that by saying we were on the Carnival Horizon December 2019. They changed that stuff from time to time, but this is all relevant to,
To the 6-day sailing, December 2019.
Right, okay.
Yeah. So my thoughts on the main dining room. For breakfast, I would say that the food was overall good, but the service was slower than usual.
Yeah, it was. We both noticed that.
Yeah, and you expect when you go to the main dining room, you expect it to take longer.
And you're talking about C-Day brunch that we went to.
C-Day brunch, yes. And you just
Sure.
expect it to take longer. But it was much slower, even than usual.
Yeah.
And then dinner, and I talked about this when we talked about our pros and cons on the Horizon. Dinner for me was hit or miss. I got some undercooked lobster. They fixed it though. But yeah, so dinner was hit or miss. And the bacon mac. Get the bacon mac. If you go to the main dining room, get the bacon mac and cheese. It was the bomb.
She liked it, can't you tell?
Yeah, like I could have eaten nothing but the bacon mac and cheese, and I would have been happy.
3 weeks later, she's still talking about a side dish from the main dining room.
I made him make some bacon mac
Mine
and
was
cheese.
not as good.
It was not.
Carnival will not be calling to offer me a job.
Yeah, and the roasted chicken was really good too. Now we only ate there 2 nights. We ate there for the first elegant night, and we ate there the first night.
First night, and then the first
and then the
fancy
first elegant
night.
So the first 2 nights we were on the ship.
Yeah.
Okay, so then next up.
Oh, I don't get to talk about
Oh, I didn't know you were going to talk about them. I'm sorry, my bad.
I thought all the food was great. She thought it was hit or miss. The only thing I didn't like was that C-Day brunch. I didn't like the way it was rancheros. that was a personal thing on my. It wasn't bad. It's just I didn't care for the flavor profile, and the cold Asian spring rolls. I've seen a lot of videos. A lot of people like them.
A lot of people like them, but
Neither one of us cared for them. But
yeah, and I really wanted to like them, but they just were kind of bland.
Yeah, I mean,
to me.
Yeah, but I mean that was a personal thing, and I've said this. I said this on our vlog, and I said this on our review of our total ship review. But one of the big annoyances for me was in the main dining room was the table spacing, and if you have been on a cruise ship before, you understand that there isn't a lot of room, and I understand that. But when you ask for a two-top, I expect more than 1 to 3 inches between, the table next to us. I mean, if that's what you're going to do, you might as well just sit us at a table, and we'll share a table.
Well, especially when we went for the breakfast, in the morning, especially if you've had maybe too much in the adult beverage category the night before. And you haven't had your coffee yet, you may not want to sit that close to a table that's being a little more rambunctious and has a little more energy.
Yeah.
So.
But yeah, so I mean that was my only complaint about the main dining room, and of course main dining room is complimentary, and that is one of their complimentary eateries. All right, so now what's next?
Next is going to be the Lido Marketplace, the breakfast buffet, I should say. Breakfast is going to be from 6:30 a.m. to 10 a.m. and then it kind of breaks down into the late risers breakfast, which in the buffet you're going to know there's 2 different full sections of buffet. Both of those sections have all the same things, the omelet station and all of those things. At the late risers, they break one of them down and close it up. So if you walk into the Lido at 10:30 and you think that you're not going to be able to eat because everything's shut down.
We thought that.
Yeah, keep walking to the other side of the buffet because that whole station is still open and that stays open for late risers breakfast until 12 p.m. And then at 12 p.m. it goes to lunch until 3:30 and then dinner is from 6 p.m. to 9:30 and midnight buffet is 11:30 p.m. to 1 a.m. and that is all complimentary.
Yeah.
So your thoughts on the Lido Buffet?
We ate breakfast in the Lido Buffet twice, and we ate dinner one time. So we didn't go to the buffet that much. Again, there was so many eateries. We tried our best to
not repeat a bunch of them.
Yeah, just so you guys can get a feel for it, so we could get an idea for it. But the food was. Here's exactly what I wrote. It is a standard cruise ship buffet. The food was okay. It wasn't amazing. It wasn't bad.
It wasn't horrible.
It was exactly what you would expect on a cruise ship buffet. If you've ever sailed before, if you haven't ever sailed before, it's what you would expect from a buffet,
like Golden Corral.
Any type of,
like Orion's, a Golden Corral, any. It's just standard buffet food.
Right.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it wasn't bad.
Anything else on that?
Breakfast, bacon please. I know some.
Bacon please.
That's what I call them, the bacon please.
Yeah. Well.
And this isn't Carnival fleet wide because I know some Carnival ships do it, some Norwegian ships do it, and some don't. But the Carnival Horizon on our sailing had bacon please.
Yes.
And what that means is you go up there and you've got your plate. And there's a gentleman or a fine young lady standing there, and she's got tongs, and you say, "Excuse me, may I have a piece of bacon, please?" And they take one piece of bacon and they put it on your plate, and you go,
maybe 2.
or maybe 2, and you're like, "Thank you, sir. May I have another?" And then they give you like one more piece of bacon, and you're like, "Sir, may I have one more piece?"
But I will say that I saw somebody who asked like multiple times for more, and they did give them as much as they wanted.
You can get as much as you want, but they will put 1 to 2 pieces at a time on your plate.
Yeah.
And I understand bacon's expensive, and the cruise ship is trying to prevent waste.
Yeah.
And I get that.
And I totally get that, and I'm totally all for that,
but it was a slight annoyance. I mean.
A little bitty annoyance.
Yeah, slight.
It wasn't that big a deal.
Again, not something I'm going to be like, "I'll never sail on the Horizon again." No.
No.
I mean,
But that was dramatic.
It was, wasn't it? my old British accent and my
That was like that was like the copper.
oh, that was my like 1950s bank robber. Man, never gonna see me again, copper.
For me, Lido for the breakfast. It was just
Yeah.
you know, it was standard buffet breakfast food. I did get eggs Benedict because I got all excited because that's my favorite thing to eat for breakfast is eggs Benedict. And they had eggs Benedict one day and it was super rubbery. And because the eggs had sat underneath the light, they continued to cook, so it didn't get that like where the yolk flowed all over the eggs Benedict, and so it wasn't my favorite, but it was still edible. So
Okay.
and then the food was fine other than that, like when we ate it for dinner. And the lumpia,
Oh yeah, I forgot
they
that.
had lumpia the one night that we went for dinner, and I could have probably eaten a pan of those.
If you don't know what that is, those are spring rolls from Guam. They're like
Well, I don't know exactly where they're from because I'm not that smart. I had a Filipino
Filipino Guam.
yeah, I had a Filipino friend that I used to work with.
Yeah.
Who made them. But
Yeah, I've known Filipinos and
Guamians.
Guamanians. People from Guam who've made them. They're delicious. The ones on Carnival were banging. So if you see the
Oh my
lumpia,
gosh.
they look like egg rolls, but they're real skinny. Real like
Yeah, it's like
real skinny.
It's like what you would think of a Chinese fried spring roll being.
Right. Delicious.
Unbelievable. So the next one we're going to move on to Ocean Plaza Mini Buffet. The Ocean Plaza has on deck 5
This
has
is secret.
a little, in the back side of it, they have a little miniature buffet section back there. So during breakfast and during lunch, not during dinner, you can go there and you can get like a very condensed version of what is up in the Lido for the buffet.
Yeah, it's only like what, maybe 6-8 feet long.
Yeah, it's not very long. There's not a whole lot on it, but there was plenty, if you don't want to deal with the crowds in the Lido, more than enough space, more than enough tables over there, and it's usually pretty quiet unless they have something going on in that section. And the only time that we ate there, he didn't eat there. I actually ate there. We were at trivia.
Yeah, we were playing trivia, and she's like, "I'm hungry. I'm gonna get some food."
Well, all these people were walking by with these plates of food, and there was mac and cheese on it, and I'm like, "Oh,
But it wasn't bacon
cheese.
mac and cheese.
There is mac and cheese. I'm gonna go find it. I need to see what it tastes like." I am a mac and cheese fiend.
She's like a bloodhound. She's like,
I smell that mac and cheese. So yeah, I went and got some of the mac and cheese, and it was delicious. And so yeah, little tiny secret. Not
Yeah.
everybody knows about it. If you don't want to deal with the crazy Lido, as some people would say, head over there for breakfast and lunch.
and again, of course, that's complimentary.
Yes, it is complimentary. Next, Guys
Woo!
Burgers.
Boy,
12 p.m. to 6 p.m. every day.
whew,
Free.
that is
Free. And when I say, and I don't know, they were just voted like the number one of the websites, one of the cruise websites just voted all their members just voted them the number one eatery on any ship right now.
including like upscale dining. Where you have to
Including
pay
the
$70.
like steakhouses
Right.
on the ships.
Right.
Like this was voted the number one eatery, and it's free, and you can get as many burgers as you want, and they come with fries that are really good.
And a little known fact, if you want a double, it's not on the menu, but if you want a double cheeseburger, just ask them. They'll put 2, 3, 4. I don't know. I guess they'll put as many meat patties on your burger as you want. I couldn't get more than a single, but
Yeah, no, and I mean,
saw people do it.
there's like a toppings bar, and they have all kinds of extra stuff. There's bacon and mushrooms and all these things at the toppings bar that you can add to it. And I just cannot tell you. I was craving one so bad yesterday that we went to one of the chain places that's kind of like, what do they call that? Fast
Fast casual.
places.
Five Guys. Most people probably know what Five Guys is.
Yeah, we went to Five Guys because I was like, maybe a Five Guys burger will. No. nothing even compares. And we paid $28 for 2 burgers, 1 fry, and 1 small milkshake.
Yeah. And I was like, I miss my guy's burger.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah. So, I mean, you got to try it. It's complimentary. I can't believe it's complimentary.
Yeah, quite honestly.
To be honest with you.
I can't say enough good things about it.
Yeah.
I'm craving one again right now because I didn't get one yesterday. So, Blue Iguana Cantina. The Blue Iguana Cantina, hold on. Blue Iguana Cantina's hours, they do breakfast on port days from 7 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. and on sea days from 7:30 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. And they do lunch on port days from 12 p.m. to 3:30 p.m. and sea days from 12 p.m. to 2:30 p.m.
I think you said breakfast on port days is 7 a.m. to 10:30.
7 a.m. to 10:30.
And sea days is 7:30 to
7:30 to 10:30. Okay. That is completely free. They have, in the mornings for breakfast, they have arepas and breakfast burritos. And yeah. And then for lunchtime hours, you can get tacos, taco salad, and burritos. And we each did a breakfast burrito one day, 2 days maybe. And very good breakfast burritos. I really like the jalapeno wrap because I'm not a big fan of the whole wheat wraps, but they do have the jalapeno wraps and they're not spicy. I was worried about that. They're not spicy. And then for lunch, we both had burrito. So we still need to try the taco salad and the tacos.
Yeah, couldn't get back a third time to try the tacos. But for me, it was my favorite breakfast on the ship. It beat sea day brunch. It beat the Lido.
Yeah.
The breakfast burrito was amazing. They put the eggs and the hash browns and everything in there, and they put some guacamole and some. Oh, it was just
but we're
delish.
kind of breakfast burrito people.
Yeah, if you're a breakfast burrito person,
you'll like it.
I
Trust
got you.
me.
I got you.
Like it.
Hit them up. It's free. It's complimentary.
When we go, and we're going at the end of March, beginning of April, and I was like, oh, I can't wait to try the taco.
First question, I was like, does it have a guys and does it have a blue iguana? Because that's what you need to know when you're picking a cruise.
And then one of your favorite places, pretty much on any ship or on land.
Yes,
the pizzeria.
Pizzeria Del Capitano.
Yeah.
I'll take this one.
Okay.
I'm the
You
pizza,
do that.
the pizza connoisseur.
Yeah, you are the pizza connoisseur.
Let me give you the hours. 24 hours, 7 days a week.
Don't even have to look at the paper.
Don't even have to look. If you're on the boat, it's open.
Yeah.
Okay? So, it's in the very aft of deck 5, wasn't it? Yes. No, 10. Sorry.
Yeah.
Woo. Deck 10. It's in the, back by the Tides pool bar. It was amazing. The only complaint about it is super late night, like 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. We went there and there was a lot of people. It was a line.
Oh, talk about a line. Because, everybody's been drinking. They're getting ready to go back to their cabins.
Right.
They want a little bit of carbs to help soak up some of that alcohol.
Yeah.
So, and there's a midnight buffet that runs until 1 o'clock in the morning. But it's the same food every single night. It's like sandwiches and potato salad and that type of thing. And so everybody would be lined up at the pizzeria.
But pro tip, if you got the Carnival app on your phone, the Carnival Hub app, you can order pizza on there and have it delivered to your room. We walked up there, it was about 1 o'clock in the morning one night, and we saw the line. It was probably 15, 20 people deep. And we were like, oh.
We literally turned around and right there.
Yes, while standing right there on deck 10 by the pizzeria, I ordered the pizza on the app and told them to deliver it to the room. Came back downstairs. Within 5 minutes, there was,
knock on the door.
Pizza was there. So 10 minutes max. Yeah. And we ordered pizza twice on the Hub app. Both times, 10 minutes, it was to our room. You don't have to have it delivered to your room. They'll deliver it anywhere on the ship. But
if you do it through the app.
Yeah, if you do it
can
through the
also
app.
order through room service. I'm not sure if it takes any longer if you do it that way because we didn't do it that way. But if you're in your room, you can just pick up the phone and order it through room service. But doing it on the app, if you're like me and you'd rather text somebody than call them.
Right.
Super convenient.
But yeah, Pizzeria Del Capitano, it is complimentary. unless you do the delivery. Now, if you do the delivery, they're going to charge you $5.
$5, and please tip your delivery person. Just throw them a buck.
Please tip your delivery driver.
Yeah.
But yeah, so if you don't want to spend the $5, go up there, get it. Which is the only time I ever saw a line that bothered me enough to order pizza was late at night.
Mm-hmm.
Never really saw a line that was bad any other time, but $5 if you want it delivered.
Okay, and my thoughts on Pizzeria Del Capitano. 2 words: quattro formaggio.
Yeah.
Wow.
We both thought that was the best pizza they had.
That was the best pizza, in my opinion.
Right. It didn't have a red sauce.
No, it did not have a red sauce. It was more like an olive oil garlic base with 4 cheeses, and it was just so tasty.
Yep.
Okay, so Carnival Deli.
Carnival Deli.
Open from every day from 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. My thoughts on Carnival Deli are not as good as they would have been if you asked me this way back when, the last time I was on a Carnival ship. Because I used to really love the deli, and I was excited that the deli was going to be on this ship. And unfortunately, I got a hot ham and cheese, and the ham was like not good quality. It was sliced way too thick, and it was kind of gristly and almost like I had to pull on my sandwich.
Yeah.
So.
And I got the Reuben, and the corned beef was the exact same way. Not that I thought it was too thick. I thought the slice was fine, but it just seemed like low quality. Like, it had a lot of fat and gristly, and just not what I remember Carnival Delis used to. Now, again, we haven't been on a Carnival ship in 4 years.
No, and that could have been a one-off situation. Yeah. That could have been just that particular time they got some meat that wasn't as, quality as they usually get.
Because usually we enjoyed the deli, but both of us kind of noticed that. I don't know if this is a Carnival thing, if they changed
vendors
or what, but we both thought the quality, it still wasn't bad. But it is complimentary, so.
No, I didn't throw it away. I still ate it.
Right. It's still a complimentary thing, and, but it's good to know.
All right. So I know you're going to be happy about this one, too.
Oh, yes.
Guys Pig and Anchor Brewhouse. Free lunch on embarkation day and sea days. That is not going to be like in the main large Guys Pig and Anchor Brewhouse that's on the ship. That's going to be outside on the Ocean Plaza deck.
Deck 5.
Deck 5. They're going to have like a line set up that you can go out there, but it is free on embarkation.
Starboard side, deck 5.
On embarkation and sea days. And then for dinner, it's open every day from 5:30 to 10:30. And that is a la carte pricing. So you pay, like, if you want, a sandwich, you're going to pay a reduced, it's not very much. You're going to pay a little bit for a sandwich, you're going to pay a little bit for a side, and it's really not that expensive.
Now, all the entrees, I don't remember the sandwiches, but the entrees, like if you want the pulled pork or the ribs or whatever, all the entrees were $8. All the sides were $2. The desserts were $3 or $4.
Yeah, like $2.95 or something like that, maybe.
So, yeah. But essentially, you could get a entree, dessert, side, and a appetizer for about $15.
Yeah, and I've heard that other people have complained about Guy's Smokehouse. I had 0 complaints. I thought it was very good. Some of the best smoked sausage I've ever had in my life. The sides are really good. The mac and cheese was really good. I ate a lot of mac and cheese.
She ate a lot of mac and cheese on this show. We got the sampler platter. It's called the Whole Smoker. It had sausage, pulled pork. It had smoked chicken. It had ribs. Basically every meat they had.
A little cast iron skillet of cornbread. It came with a slice of garlic bread because some people like garlic Texas toast. That would be me. And
we tried every single meat.
Yeah. Thought
it was great. Definitely the best barbecue I've ever had at sea. It ranks up there with some of the best barbecue places I've had here on land.
Yeah. It was really good. The only thing that I did not like was that I couldn't find a sweet sauce that I liked because I don't really like spicier sauces. I'm not a huge vinegar-based sauce person.
She likes the brown sugar
I like
ketchup
kind of brown sugary sauces and like sweet mustard sauces, and they didn't have anything like that. Even the one that looked like it was a mustard sauce was heavily vinegar.
Yeah.
So.
But it was really good quality. And in addition to just that, they have the Guy Fieri branded inspired drinks, the specialty drinks they had there that you could order. They actually have a bar there, so even if you don't want to go in and eat, you can go to the Pig and Acre bar inside the restaurant. There's no like cover charge or anything like that.
And in the evenings, there's entertainment.
There was live music in there every single evening. Usually just like a guy and a guitar, or maybe like a 2 or 3 piece ensemble. But there's live music, and you could just go to the bar and order some of those specialty Pig and Acre Guy Fieri drinks if you want.
The watermelon margarita, so good.
Yeah.
I asked them not to put the smoke in it because they put liquid smoke in it, and I don't like liquid smoke. But it was really good.
Yep.
Your turn.
On what?
The next.
Next up, Cucina Del Capitano. That was next.
Yeah.
Cucina Del Capitano is the Italian restaurant on Carnival. We did dine there. Mm-hmm. We went there for dinner. But they do serve lunch. They call it the Captain's Pasta Bar, don't they?
The Captain's Pasta Bar.
Right.
When you look on the Fun Times, it's not going to say Cucina Del Capitano.
No,
it's going to say Pasta Bar.
Yeah, it's going to say Captain's Pasta Bar.
But that's where it's located. It's inside Cucina Del Capitano. And that's from 12 p.m. to 2:30 p.m. every day. And then they do dinner, which is a $15 upcharge.
Yeah, dinner is from 5:30 to 9:30. I think they recommend you have reservations. You don't have to have reservations. You can chance it and go up there. We had reservations.
We had reservations, but there were plenty of tables.
Yeah, it didn't look like it was full.
Yeah, when we went.
But like she said, $15 cover charge. You get an appetizer, entree, side, and dessert. And let me tell you something. That is the biggest steal on any cruise ship I've ever seen. $15 cover charge for that quality and that much food.
Yeah, it was so good, y'all.
That
bread. I thought he turned into Oprah.
Oh.
If you watch the vlog where he keeps talking about the bread, I was like,
amazing.
You have turned into Oprah.
The bread is amazing they give you.
I love bread.
And just as a tip, something we did is the side we wanted, both of us actually got it, was it was linguine Alfredo, which was not listed as a side. It's not listed
as a side. It's listed as an entree.
Right. You can get like chicken linguine Alfredo.
You can get linguine and like any certain sauce with it, or spaghetti and any certain sauce. So we just asked for linguine Alfredo to be our side.
And they did it.
And it was delicious.
And of course, like I said, we dined there. So if you want pictures, if you want to see it, check out our cruise vlog. And you can see firsthand what the food looks like. But I mean, it's huge portions, amazing quality.
Maybe you should attach them to this video.
But yeah, Cucina Del Capitano is the best deal. $15 cover charge. You pay that $15 flat rate. Doesn't matter what you order off the menu.
Alrighty. And then the last one out of the 19 different potential things to eat on the ship that we actually ate would be Fahrenheit 555 Steakhouse. Mm-hmm. That is dinner only, 5:30 to 9:30 every day, and reservations are highly suggested. We made reservations before we even got on the ship.
Highly suggested.
Yeah, and it's $38 per person. Now, I don't know if you've ever been to some of these bigger steakhouses like a Ruth Chris or what's the other one that we have right down the street?
J. Alexander?
J. Alexander's. Very comparable in quality to a Ruth Chris. So for $38 and you get your whole meal instead of like a pork chop. Because I think when I was looking at Ruth Chris the other day, the chicken breast was like $36 and that's all you were getting. So I had the surf and turf. The lobster was cooked well this time. But my filet was cooked perfectly, and it was tender, and it was delicious, and the meal was really good, and I would definitely go back.
Right, yeah, definitely. I had the lamb chops. They were prepared perfectly. They tasted amazing. for sides, I think I had cream spinach and macaroni and cheese.
Yeah.
Again, the macaroni and cheese there was delicious. The cream spinach was good. Everything there was just amazing. I had cheesecake for dessert. Was it cheesecake?
I had cheesecake.
You had cheesecake.
You had that melty thing.
Oh, that's right. The sphere, the
on?
chocolate melting sphere, not the chocolate melting cake, but like looked like a globe.
It looked like a globe of chocolate.
And they poured.
And then they
chocolate.
poured like hot chocolate sauce, like a hot fudgy sauce, over the top of it.
Super cool. There's a video on my
And it
vlog.
melted and
Yeah,
looked good to me.
yeah. We videoed it on the vlog, so if you want to see
And
it,
the
go and check it
cheesecake
out.
was really good.
Yeah,
Really good.
but $38. Make a reservation. Probably before you get on the ship, if possible. If not, do it as soon as you get there because they fill up.
Another thing, if you do make the reservation on Carnival.com prior to your sailing, and you'll receive an email from the steakhouse themselves telling you that your reservation is confirmed, but it is never going to show up on your actual booking manager in Carnival.com. So you'll think that something's wrong, because I did, and I had him call because I'm like, we're not booked for the steakhouse, and I booked it, and I have this email confirming it. And because like if you book on Norwegian, it gets connected, like that steakhouse, the way Norwegian does it, it connects it to your whole itinerary.
And you can see it just
and
like
you
an
can
excursion.
see just like you would an excursion, but we weren't able to see it, and they told me that's because they don't communicate with each other. That system and the restaurant system that they have, the booking system, don't communicate. So
just as long as you got the email confirmation,
keep your email, bring it
you're
with
good to
you,
go.
print it off and bring it with you, just in case, because I have read that people have gotten their reservations kind of forgotten about. So just make sure that you do that.
Right.
Now, places that we did not try. Of course, you have room service 24 hours a day. Room service at Carnival has changed since we previously sailed Carnival. You used to be able to get room service 24 hours a day. Every single thing on the menu was free. It's not like that. Now you can get the room service 24 hours a day, but from 6 a.m. to 10 p.m., most everything is free. There are a few upcharge items. Mm-hmm. They're nominal fees. They're not outrageous. And then from 10 p.m. to 6 a.m., everything that they have has a nominal charge. It's not free. So just keep that in mind. And that's specific to the Horizon. I have seen other ship vlogs where they've talked about it's like 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. that it's not free. So just
December.
Make sure that you look at the actual room service book.
Right. As of December 2019 on the Horizon.
Yeah.
There you go.
And then, of course, the ice cream and froyo machines, which I realized yesterday when I was putting all this together that I have never, not one time in the whole time that I've been cruising, used like
Really?
soft serve ice cream machine on any ship.
Actually, you put it on the places we did not try, but actually I did eat an ice cream.
You did?
I did. You just didn't know.
Okay.
I'm trying to remember where.
You're sneaking food.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember where that was or why you weren't with me, but for whatever reason you weren't with me, and I was like,
was it good?
It was good.
Yeah. I've made that's like one of my goals for our next cruise is I have to make sure that I try the Seafood Shack, which we'll talk about in a second, and I have to get a like soft serve ice cream because I've never gotten one. And then Fresh Creations Salad Bar in the Serenity Adults Only area. They have a salad bar that has a whole lot of toppings. Mm-hmm. It's completely free, and but that's only available on sea days.
Correct. They have pre-made salads, like
during lunchtime hours.
like a Greek salad, or you can tell them to make something with the ingredients they got. Kind of like Subway it up, just give me that.
You make your own.
Oh, really? I thought they do it.
No.
Oh, my bad.
It's a true salad bar.
No. Yeah. See, we didn't eat there, so.
No, we did not. And then the next one I just talked about a second ago, the Seafood Shack. So that's like lobster rolls, and they have actual ice out there with fresh oysters, and crab legs, and king crab legs, and lobsters, and
it looked
all that.
good.
And you can pick from that stuff, and it's a la carte pricing. It all looked really good. The prices were not outrageous. The lobster rolls were like $12.99, I want to say. And you can get them with mayonnaise or butter, but on the menu they only show mayonnaise. So if you want with hot butter instead of mayonnaise, you have to let them know. But I plan on trying that with our next cruise, so you can see that on the blog. And then next one is going to be Gigi's Asian Kitchen. And Gigi's Asian Kitchen, that's hard for me to say. That is going to be lunchtime. During lunchtime, they have a Mongolian walk that's free in Gigi's from 12 p.m. to 2:30 p.m. and that's every day. And then dinner every day, 5:30 to 9:30, and that's a $15 upcharge. And that's just a variety for dinner. It's a variety of Asian dishes. It's not just the Mongolian walk.
Right.
And then Java Blue Cafe Pastries.
I'm mad. I am mad about that. I'm salty. Because you know what? We walked by, it was after formal night. It's on the vlog. And those cupcakes looked amazing. They had.
We went by on the day we got on the ship, and I was like, "Holy cow! I must try one of those cupcakes."
And they weren't expensive. They were like $2.50.
No, but yet
$3.
somehow we managed to not get one. And we were over by Ocean Plaza and Java Blue several times. I got coffee from Java Blue, and I still forgot.
The cruise just went so fast.
Yeah.
But yeah, they have pastries there.
The donuts. Some crazy combinations with the donuts, but they looked really good as well. And then
they're a la carte, by the way.
They're a la carte, but they're not crazy expensive. And then Bonsai Sushi.
We didn't go there. Bonsai Sushi. It's open every day for lunch. Oh no, it's open for lunch on C days, from noon till 2:30, and then every day for dinner 5 p.m. till midnight. Yeah. So if you like sushi, I've heard it's really good. We've never been eating at a Bonsai Sushi. We ate at the old sushi, I think. Whatever it was before Carnival.
No, that was on Norwegian.
Was it on Norwegian? Anyway, we never eat there. We've heard it's really good. Sushi rolls are a la carte, and the pricing on them was all like ridiculously cheap. Like if you go eat sushi, you know you're going to spend $8 to $20 for a sushi roll. All their rolls were like $3 to $5. Yeah. I didn't see. I
didn't look, but I remember from previously looking that they were not expensive.
Yeah, I think most all the rolls were like $3 to $5. So it is a la carte, and that is across from deck. That's on deck 5, across from Fahrenheit 555.
It is. It's like across from 555 and Alchemy.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then Bonsai Teppanyaki. That's, like hibachi style teppanyaki.
Yeah, where they flip the shrimp and
all of that
make
stuff.
the onion volcano fire. And yeah.
So that is open on C days only for lunch. Just for lunch on C days from 12 p.m. to 1:30 p.m. and dinner daily from 5:30 to 9 p.m. You have to have reservations before getting on the ship. My understanding is they sell out months in advance for sailings.
They only have like 2 actual.
There's only 2 teppanyaki tables, and they only do so many services every.
Yeah, so I think
every dinner.
There's
only
like
like one service for lunch.
Yeah.
On C days only, so it's very limited in how many people can actually go there. So just if you're even thinking that you might want to do it, go ahead and book it, because you can cancel it. But you can't.
Yeah, once you get on board, the odds of you being able to get in are probably slim to none.
And that's a la carte pricing as well. And then the chef's table.
We don't really know anything about the chef's table.
Well, I tried to see if I could find any information on the chef's table, like more in-depth information, but they keep it, I feel like, kind of secret. I know it's $95 per person, and I know that they suggest that you have reservations before getting on the ship. But
I think you do like a kitchen tour too. You
get from what I understand, you get a small kitchen tour, not any lengthy kitchen tour, but a small kitchen tour, and then you get dinner prepared for you, which is, you don't get to choose what you get.
Yeah,
the chef makes everything, and you just try it.
But it's supposed to be like 47 courses or something ridiculous
and
like that.
Wine pairings with each course, and so we might have to do it sometime.
$95 a person. It's not cheap.
No, but we might have to do it sometime so we know what we're talking about.
Yeah, maybe. All right.
So that's it.
So that is every single eatery on the Carnival Horizon. You
every
said how many?
Every possible place you could eat something 19 places if you include the ice cream machines
Right.
and the Java Blue pastries.
So 19 places, we tried 10.
We tried 10
in
out of
6
the
days.
19.
And that was with us trying. So if you go on the Carnival Horizon, I don't think you're going to get tired of eating. I don't think you'll have a problem finding something you like, no matter how picky of an eater you are.
And I don't think, and this is not one of those ships where you would go on the ship and you would have to worry about whether or not you could find something that you like, the diversity wise, that's free, where you don't have to pay an upcharge. There are plenty of places that have good food with a lot of diversity. That's more than just the buffet in the main dining room.
Well, and the thing
free.
and the thing I like about Carnival is even though like La Cucina and Gigi's,
No, not La Cucina. That's Norwegian.
Cucina Del Capitano, sorry. Even though Cucina Del Capitano and Gigi's are upcharge restaurants, you can still go there for lunch and get like a limited menu for free. So you can kind of give it a try and see. Obviously, you're not going to get the full effect, but you can go there and give it a shot. And
I'm not sure, we didn't go for lunch for the pasta bar, but if they have the garlic bread they serve on the pasta bar,
I would go just for the bread.
boy, it's worth it just for the bread.
Be like, just bring me 3 orders of bread.
Just all that free bread for lunch.
Bread and wine.
That wouldn't be free.
But I'd be getting the bread for free, so I could afford the wine.
Oh, gotcha.
Bread and wine. So, that's the Carnival Horizon, and like I said, this is all pricing and times and stuff as of the December 2019 sailing on the Carnival Horizon. Obviously, that stuff changes, so please check your cruise for specifics. Usually, they don't change that much, but you definitely want to double check us on all that because prices and times do change. Anything else?
No.
No? Okay. Well, if you enjoyed this video and you'd like to get more videos like this, tips and tricks and cruise vlogs and all kinds of crazy cool vacation stuff.
We have big plans. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you enable notifications. Click that little bell. Ding.
Ding, ding.
And you'll get notices when we do put out these awesome videos. And you can be the first to know, and you can be the envy of all your friends. And you can be like, oh.
No. No. He gets a little carried away at times. If you haven't figured this out yet, watch some of the vlogs.
But for real, no, we appreciate all your support, and we appreciate all of our subscribers, and we appreciate everybody who would subscribe. And we're just striving to put out good content for you guys.
Yeah, we love to travel, and we want to share some of our experiences with you.
Yeah, and we just want to give back to the YouTube community that has taught us so much.
Yeah.
We just want to give back a little bit. But yeah, like I said though, please subscribe, please like the video. If you have any questions about the Carnival Horizon, about any of the food, about anything about the ship, or if you have any questions in general about cruising, like we said, we've been on several different cruise lines, lots of different cruises. Just drop them down there. We'll be more than happy to answer any questions you got, or just give us a shout out. Be like, hey, how you doing?
Send us a message.
Yeah, we liked your video.
Check out our Facebook page.
Yeah, check out our Facebook page. It's
Vacay Life Vlogs.
Vacay Life Vlogs. VLOG.
Oh, is it vlog or vlogs?
I think it's vlog.
You'll see it at the end on the end card at the end of this video.
Check out our Facebook page. We're always posting cruise information, and of course you can always ask questions there. So, all right. Well, until next time.
Until next time.
We'll see you then.
See ya.
Bye-bye. Bye.